you. Okay, let's go.
It's Sunday, September 28th, 2025. It's been 7 years since we left the Mormon church, and almost every Sunday, I wonder the same thing. Without religion, what am I giving my kids to live by? When I was a kid, Sundays were spent at church. Afterward, I was home reading scriptures, watching church movies, or writing in my journal. On Sundays, we couldn't ride bikes, we couldn't play basketball, we couldn't listen to music or hang with friends, we couldn't fish, swim, or even roughhouse. Sunday was a day of rest, a day to keep holy.
There's another one! Like, there's so many you can literally grab all of them.
My family always sat on the right side of the chapel. Every family had their place, even though no one assigned pews.
Don't curl up into a little ball guy.
For 70 minutes, you'd sit still. You couldn't lie on the bench, you couldn't slump, you couldn't mess up your hair or untuck your shirt or rip off your clip-on tie. You had to be quiet, contemplative. A contemplative 5-year-old. It's funny now.
Get it for me so I can hold it?
During sacrament, you were even more still. Aside from hushed whispers or a crying baby, the chapel was silent. The 12-year-old deacons would nervously move through the congregation until it was my turn to eat the bread and drink the water. I'd place the tiny plastic cup to my lips and drink before discarding it back into the tray. I always wanted to keep that tiny cup, but instead, I'd close my eyes and try to imagine Jesus suffering for my sins.
Hey, Theo.
I don't miss church, but sometimes I do miss believing in something.
Can you,
For a long time, I didn't know how to believe in anything again. I kept looking for something out there. I felt a hole inside that used to be filled with LDS doctrine. But now all I felt was emptiness. I kept looking for something out there. I grasped for some philosophical framework, some ancient religion, some new way of existing that would have the answers I craved. I needed something. Not just for me, but for them too. I had no idea what to teach my children. I felt time ticking by day, and more anxiety was building up inside of me. I was worried I was leaving their minds aimlessly lost. They needed answers of some sort. They needed to know the way, and I had no certainty to offer. I didn't have a myth about warring gods or a battle against good and evil. I only had questions. How could I give them direction when I didn't even have it myself? I began coming to the forest to wrestle with this dilemma. What story do I give my children to live by?
listen? It's hard. All mushrooms are squishy. Are they poisonous?
I remember one Sunday walking in the cool creek. The boys had run ahead and their laughter echoed through the trees. I stopped and looked around and felt this peace wash over my whole body. Everything I was searching for in books and screens wasn't out there. It was here. It was always here. And right then, I quit searching for answers.
Wait, you're on.
Life isn't a test that needs a script to follow. It's a gift. And there aren't answers. There's only moments. So now on Sundays, we come to the forest. Not for the place itself, but because of the feeling we find here. The way it reminds me to be present, to look around, and find myself in the soup of life, tangled up with mud and feet and sticky fingers and twisted branches. A beauty too wild to fit in a manual, and a body too alive to sit on a sterile pew. Instead of answers, I give them curiosity. Instead of repenting and imagining a suffering God, I give them freedom and the memory of trees. Instead of a heaven, I give them now. And these days feel holy. I don't think they're missing anything at all.